Let's talk about Rick and Morty instead. Don't you want to? God, I love that show. Who loves Rick and Morty? Who loves Dragon Ball Z? Alright,
Who likes Dragon Ball Z abridged?
We don't talk about GT.
Hey man, what are you trying to do in the room, man? Read the room, bro. GT. You go stand in that corner. GT. Although I will say that through the grapevine, I've heard that Akira did like some of the characters that appeared in GT. And that, from my understanding, in the manga, Oob was mentioned. Right?
Yeah.
But my question is, Boo still exists. So what does Oob come from? Kid Boo?
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
He is Boo.
Yes, he's evil Kid Boo.
So like, are Fat Boo and Oob gonna have a problem?
No.
They fuse?
In GT, they fuse.
That's what happened. That Oob becomes that
I
the
didn't watch
fusion
GT
of?
yet, I don't know.
Yeah, that's how closely I paid attention to GT. As soon as I saw that I was bald, I'm like, this show sucks. I'm out.
Okay, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is the only reason any of us care about GT.
Okay, there it is. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Yeah, but it was something.
I didn't even watch the show
What
yet.
about Goku? Huh? Or in the Japanese, it would have been Goten, actually, Goten.
Oh boy.
Because of Goku and Satan. I thought it was a handsome creature.
I saw it in Buddha. I played it.
Goku's body on with Hercule's head.
I remember that was one of Goku's ideas.
Give it up, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, my boy, Josh Martin, Majin Buu! Oh, by the way, I'm Chris Rayner, voice of Mr. Satan / Hercule in Dragon Ball Z. Oddly enough, Josh and I in the Android movies played actually Android 14 and 15 as well. Oddly enough.
Or 14 and 15.
15. In the Japanese, it's 14 and 15. In the English dub, it was 14 and 15. Somebody made a script error, and they just thought, screw it. There's no going back. So that's what that happened. I thought we had two others joining us. It does say on there we had Dave Tarasco.
Yeah, where's he?
And Oscar.
Dave? Oscar? Where?
Oscar.
Guys? Where?
Oscar Villichez. I don't know if that was just I don't know his last name.
Oscar Villages.
Right? Isn't he like a famous singer or something?
Hervé.
Hervé Villages.
Hervé Villages.
Yes.
Was the little person on
They blame.
Fantasy Island.
Fantasy Island. Whoever saw Fantasy Island out there? Anybody? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a few of you. Fantasy Island. It was right on after Love Boat. Remember Love Boat?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
You were like, there was a show called Love Boat that's pornographic on TV?
That's racist.
It was all about a cruise and people who had love problems would find love on the Love Boat. The Love Boat soon will be making another round. The Love Boat. Something and something else that rhymes with round.
I know all the words.
Something and something and something and something. I can't remember the lyrics. Somebody pull it up, will you? No, don't. Please don't. No.
I didn't sing it.
What did I miss? I'm sorry that I was late.
You didn't miss anything. We were talking about Rick and Morty.
Oh, obviously.
Oh, that's the guy
Tiny
from
Rick.
Rick and
Yes.
Morty.
Tiny Rick.
Tiny Rick!
I've been singing it all day.
What
I've been
is
singing actually for like 3 weeks.
What is the title of this panel?
Adventures in Dragon Ball voice acting.
Exactly.
All right,
Dragon Ball voice acting.
You stand in the corner with this guy. All right. Y'all make friends. Y'all are to be corner buddies. Oh, I just got a message. Let's check this
Who's
out.
that?
Oh, that's Kieran Sullivan. He says, I don't live too far. Are you in town this weekend? And honestly, dude, in my message, I literally said, we are in town this weekend, and you should come and see us.
Not
He's like,
far.
I'm not that far. Are you in town this weekend? Read the message. I have a buddy who teaches here in Chicago. He's a third grade teacher. We used to be in improv comedy together back in Dallas, Texas. And he's, like I said, he's here, and I literally, hey, we're in town for the weekend. You should come out and see us if you're not far from Rosemont. I'm not too far from there. You in town? Yes!
Thus,
Third grade
text.
teacher. Third grade teacher.
That's, yeah.
Come on,
that's
what are the
where
kids
he's at.
really learning here?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're having a good day. What'd you do?
Educational system's going down the drain with my friend Kieran.
Good job, Kieran.
At the lead. So yeah, so it's adventures and voice acting in Dragon Ball. Whatever order you want to say it, dude. Don't say it.
Do it.
Right?
Just kidding.
So we are voice actors in Dragon Ball, and let me tell you,
We have some adventures.
We've had some adventures. We have. I can't think of any of them right now. So the panel's over. Thanks a lot for coming. You know, guys, this is going to go much better if we just kind of open it up to you. And as things wind down, we're going to go into the lightning round, Josh, where we talk about anything we want, anything at all. It's the last few minutes as things wind down. If they do, if you guys aren't coming up with your questions, I stand up and I just start asking you questions. So that's how this works. And Rick, you don't have a question? No, it's okay. It was up first. You didn't have your hand up. You didn't have your hand up.
Dragon Ball Z jersey. Go
Oh,
ahead.
you got a jersey on? Stand up. Stand up. Turn around. Let's see this Dragon Ball Z jersey. Right. Like people who watch Dragon Ball Z play sports. I'm just saying. That was a joke. That was a joke.
It's okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
How often, if ever, has the cast ever gotten together to play Dragon Ball game and play as their characters or anything along those lines?
So is that something you would like to see?
It has been written.
Well, we're just going to have to do that then.
Stay tuned.
Well, honestly, I mean, I would love to. I mean, I like all those games. I'm a big gamer myself. And so getting together with my friends, you know, I mean, all those guys are gaming. Right now, Sabbath's really into VR. He's like VR crazy right now. So anytime you're hanging out with Sabbath, all he does is talk about VR, which is really a lot of fun. But yeah, maybe we can do that. Maybe we should put a live stream together of me and Sean Schimmel playing as our characters, but me showing him how video games are played. Because I'm pretty sure Schimmel can't play video games. No, he probably does. He does. I'm
That'd
sure
be
he can.
awesome.
I don't know if he can play fighter games. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I'll talk to Schimmel. Well, who's next? God, he got so many hands in
right.
the air and so many good questions. I saw these guys here, the first one, My Little Pony head guy, or next to
Robert
him.
Frosty.
Robert Frosty. Shoot.
Go ahead.
So 2 years ago, Chris Kaysen was here.
Yes.
And he was telling us the origin of Majin Buu's voice.
Uh-huh.
And I
What
was
did he say?
wondering if you could tell us the tale of the Pillsbury
Play. Ooh, that's close.
Nice,
That's close.
nice. That'd be a good
that
one.
was not a
Yeah.
bad idea.
We'll redo that.
Yeah, it wasn't quite the Pillsbury Playboy, but
Pillsbury Homeboy is what it was. Yeah. We were all in a comedy troupe together.
we were.
And one of the characters we did, that I did, was Pillsbury Homeboy.
Right.
And the premise was that the Pillsbury Doughboy got jumped on his way home from school one day by the Keebler elves.
We assumed that they went to school.
But they obviously, in their land of
Snap.
He had to be educated in
Snap.
some way.
yummy baked goods, the Keeblers were the bad guys.
Right.
And they jumped Pillsbury one day.
So it was kind of like Peter Pillsbury and Keebler being like the west and east side.
Exactly, like
Basically.
Bloods and Crips, and then it flipped the switch off in Pillsbury, and he went from nothing says loving like my crescent rolls
Right.
to I'm hollering 187 with my dough in your mouth, bitch.
Give me another one. I want one more. Give him the
Nothing
nothing.
says loving like the blunts I be puffing. So yeah, Chris Sabat came to see the show and he saw me do that and he was like, we got a new character coming up in Dragon Ball Z. I think that worked.
In fact, we had a lot of people. Myself, Josh Martin, Mike McFarlane. We were all in a comedy troupe together for many, many years that performed in Dallas, and so we had a good portion of the Dragon Ball Z cast in that show for quite some time. So, and yes, My Little Pony head guy.
Little Foxes.
You're welcome.
This is a question for both of you. What is the most difficult part about voicing your characters? I imagine that there might be a sore throat involved from sounding like a Smurf who got punched in the gonads.
I don't think Hercule sounds like that at all. Oh, okay, I see.
Anyway, serious. What is the most difficult part about voicing your characters?
Difficult? That's not a word I would use to describe.
Water supply.
Yeah. Staying hydrated is always good.
Speaking of.
Right. I have to make sure, I mean, really, honestly, there's nothing really difficult about it. I've been doing that character and that voice long before I was Mr. Satan in Dragon Ball Z. Like I said, we were in comedy troupes together and, a lot of improv comedy, and anytime somebody would yell out WWF or WWE now, but back when we were kids, it was WWF. So, I mean, I would bust into my best 80s wrestler, whether it was Randy Macho Man Savage or Hulk Hogan, And yeah, that's right. That's right. Hogan took down Gawker. Think about that for a second. But, I'm sorry, we're getting all political. Anyway, my point is, I base those characters around those wrestlers that I love so much, and so impersonating them was never difficult or hard. The fact that now that someone was paying me to kind of do that in some capacity was like, whatever, man, I'll do this all day. What do you got?
I'd say the only